Welcome to the Just Boosted podcast. Today we're going to be going over Jujitsu Kaisen Season 2 Shibuya Arc. Going to be determining what the best fights are. I'm your host Jake, and I'm joined in person with the whole crew on the casting couches. My boy Anthony, Brandon, and Felix. We're going to be going over our top three. Each of us have picked our top three fights. I think we got a really good case here. I've seen Shibuya Arc 3 times now.
Jesus.
Yeah. I know. And we all got some pretty different tastes here. Like Brandon thinks Season 1's better than Season 2, which we're going to be unpacking.
To each his own, I guess.
But you know, it's the Just Boosted podcast. First thing we got to do is we got to do our carbonated water review. We got the Liquid Death lime flavor. Sorry, can't see it as well.
Oh, it's so fucking gross.
Let's see how good it is. Get all these pop. Oh, look at this. Loud popping.
One for you.
You ASMR gooners.
It has no smell.
It's carbonated water. I know, huh? It has a little bit.
Sweet.
No, other carbonated waters.
What the hell?
Sweet.
It's like syrup.
It has sugar.
Does it have
4%
sugar?
Yeah.
2 grams.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, because I was expecting like water.
Yeah, it's got that agave nectar.
That expensive.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I thought it was like I smelled it.
These are the expensive ones. Like they're like way more.
They're good tasting, but it's not what we expect. We expect sugar.
Yeah, I guess I should say I don't like it. It's just not what I expect.
It's like a less sugary Sprite.
Almost
It's
like,
not carbonated.
It's not very carbonated.
It's just flavored.
like a flat soda.
And Anthony was saying that you can't smell
Yeah.
carbonated waters. That's not.
It's
This
like you
one-
had a left out Sprite and put it back in the freezer.
Right?
Took it out.
Because carbonated water has a more smell than it does taste. This just tastes. It's like this is like the depressing version of a diet Sprite.
Yeah, I'm a Waterloo man all the way. So
I feel like with food, this one would be good, but just like drinking it,
by itself.
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
Feels like a diet Sprite. I don't know. Big fan of diet
Kind
stuff.
of.
Diet
Yeah.
burgers.
Or watered down Mountain Dew.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna do our grades.
Yeah, we gotta do a grade.
You first, Jake.
I have a list
I mean, I like this, but I still.
It's
of
man.
our last one. I don't remember what I rated the last one.
I'll give this a 6.
It's not terrible,
but
but it's not.
You don't want to see your last scores. That's biased, bro.
I'll give it like a 5
I'm
and a
be
half.
like, I remember
out of
this
10.
being a lot better than this. I'm putting
Here, I'll
this
show
low.
you what it
Yeah,
is.
fair enough.
I have it on the Just Boosted Discord.
On our website.
There's a link. There's a link to the Google Sheets. There you go. Look, grab it.
See this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this. Honestly, I think a 6 out of 10. It's not terrible. The taste is really good. It just it has like no carbonation, and that's my favorite part. If I could have either taste or carbonation in a carbonated water, it's carbonation.
By the way, we're not sponsored.
Not-
Really kinda nice, so.
Not sponsored. If anyone wants to sponsor me, please be bubbly.
The merch sounds pretty nice, but man, we'll see.
I kind of want to do for the podcast. I think it'd be really cool if like we keep doing in-person ones where the background. I just want to get like a bunch of the boxes for carbonated water and like flatten them and then like tape them all together. And then this. I mean, that's kind of like the brand of what we do.
I mean, you could just like print out like on a piece of paper. I don't know if you want.
It's kind of cool.
I mean,
Don't you think it'll look kind of dumb with like the little
I've seen
cardboard like?
I've seen people like have that like other
Really?
things. It looks cool.
It sounds
Okay.
like pretty dedicated.
I'd have to see it. I'd have to see it.
We'll
Yeah,
do
before we
this.
started, I was like, you can move those over there, but maybe too much work.
Yeah, I thought about putting the chairs over there.
Or let's put down lower so you can see it. It's like this.
We're just gonna have a shitty background. It's okay. We got the. Oh, yes, I didn't mention that. We have.
When should we do the grades first? Before you talk about that.
Oh, I already did my grade.
Right.
I did
Anthony?
6.
5 and a half.
I gave it 4.
I did a 6.5.
I mean,
You have the highest score.
I know.
I mean, if this is all you have, I'll take it. But it's getting the job done. At least it's doing.
Because I remember the cherry blossom, and that
I
was better.
That's
That
a
was better
2.
for me, but it wasn't as good as this. And that's
Uh-uh.
that's at a
Cherry
6.
blossom was foul.
Fucking
Yeah, that
taste.
wasn't foul.
I would rather drink.
And the mojito one.
I would rather
Or
Yeah,
drink
the
margarita
mojito
or
one,
whatever
that
it
one
was.
dog shit.
It tastes like toothpaste.
That one was bad.
what the LaCroix or whatever.
Yeah, I think that was LaCroix.
Yeah, it was LaCroix's-
Mojito or something.
LaCroix is
It's foul.
absolute ass. Honestly, I'm a Waterloo man myself, but damn, it is terrible. It's like
on the floor.
combining carbonated water and
Like
perfume.
beer.
It is just absolute horrendous.
Yeah, it's not great.
So something I didn't mention is that when I rewatched it for the 3rd time, I watched it with Anthony and Felix. That was their second watch through, and we actually did it with the Blu-ray edition, which has some extended fights and like doesn't have ghosting or dimming in the fights, and actually did look really good. Like some of the fights, like Jogo fight was really improved. But we'll just get right into it. Who's starting with their number 3? I'll start.
Oh man, I'll go first.
Okay.
Oh man.
Okay. What's your number 3, Anthony? Let's tell you why your list is shit.
Oh, talk about my list, will you? All right.
I don't know. Us sitting on these couches, I kind of just like want to like lounge, just barely talk.
Is it weird? I want to fucking like those seats just kick back.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Camera?
Let's just talk about random stuff. What you got?
My third, on my third place for the top 3 fights, I would say Toji Fujiwara over Dagon. Pretty much, he just got ragdolled the entire fight.
So pretty much that includes like the entire Dagon fight.
Yes, he just got
with
completely
Nanami and
ragdolled.
His whole cursed.
I would say
boy.
from when they start in that
his
room
expansion.
versus when they go into the expansion, the whole thing.
Yes.
That's I like that fight a lot. Seeing Toji is badass.
Mm-hmm. I was
What do we do if we agree in the placement?
Or just are including that fight at all in our list. You know what I mean? Like, let's say that fight was my number 2. Would I say it now, or would I wait until I do my number 2 and just? But then we would talk about the fight again. So I feel like we should just do it all now.
Yeah, just do it now. If it's already if one of your fights is brought up, we'll just talk about it.
That's the same as
And then
mine,
you
like
can
that.
kind of just do like a little summary when we get back to it again. Like,
This is my 3rd as well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he just comes back, he rips ass. Like he just beats the hell out of a boss they were struggling
Wait, he
with.
rips ass.
He rips his ass, my fault. But
The
he rips his
motherfucker
ass.
turned that like 3-style nunchuck into fucking spears.
Yeah,
Just
basically.
beats the
Just-
shit. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, that's why
Yep. That was pretty good.
I like that because, like I said, he's already evil, but he's even more so because of the curse.
The curse.
And then he has to go kill sorcerers, and then later
Mm.
he goes to his son. Like,
Yeah, that
he goes to
fight's
his
also
son
cool.
He's like-
after he beats Dogon's ass.
Toji was like, I ain't raising no pussy, so you better man up.
you taking his hands at least once.
That's how you're interpreting it.
Like, these rabbits ain't gonna help you, son, so you might as well fuck your shit. Or whatever. Alright, what was it? Number
Wait,
2.
hold up.
Wait.
So
we'll talk about that fight.
I
later.
also that one's also on my list.
Really?
That's my number 1.
It's number 1.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about it more.
For me, I liked just the theme of it too, where it's like his cursed domain or whatever is like the beach they've been hanging out on in season 1 the whole time. You know, and it's just like, what's this little octopus thing that's like a baby, and then he like transforms into like, you know, the Kraken humanoid thing.
Yeah.
But that was
Freaking
cool.
Cthulhu monster.
Yeah,
That
and he
is-
just he like sends a bunch of sharks at him in his domain just to eat him.
And Dagon is actually a part of the Cthulhu mythos, actually. But they just rendered his color red. They cut. Blah.
So it's based on the Cthulhu mythos.
Yes.
Gotcha.
He's green in the
Yeah,
actual.
and it's cool where like Toji comes and he's like running on water to get to him and
I was
shit.
like gonna say he has like a Jesus moment.
Yeah, so when he comes up from the portal, he's just
He's aura farming, as they would say.
Low-key.
Oh, God. That's good.
No, yeah, the whole fight is badass. Especially like after when it goes to Toji and Megumi, I love that too.
Mm.
Like the rabbit chase on that. If that fight was longer, I'd like him more. Which shows Megumi is stronger already than Nanami, because as soon as they got out of the domain, Toji instantly locked onto whoever's the strongest in his vicinity, and he instantly locked onto Megumi, which is crazy because Nanami is a Great One sorcerer. So it's like kind of like hinting that Megumi is already that guy.
I was thinking because he got the Mahawaki, technically.
That
I mean,
Because
I mean,
that makes
heck-
him stronger, technically.
it's not really in him. He just can summon it.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's if he doesn't kill him first, he summons it, and then he might kill Toji. Or
it's a shame Toji.
And it's the first time too that we saw the old guy. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, his
His-
ability is weird.
He's teleporting around.
He uses animation frames. It feels
Yeah.
like it's fourth wall breaking.
I'm pretty
because
sure it
it's
is fourth wall breaking.
I mean, anime exists.
It's
in
not
that
fourth
world.
wall breaking. He's
That's what
not
I said,
talking to the audience.
So I said it's almost like it because you're watching.
He's just
anime,
like
it's
changing
animation.
dimensions.
Yeah. Well, he's
like altering dimensions.
Well, he's like bringing up like each. Wait, the reason he's so fast
Frame
is
rate.
because every 1 second is breaking down into 30 frames, and within that 30 frames, you have to mark each specific movement of frame, and then you must follow it. So every second, you have to make your decision of what you're gonna do and do it, and if you don't, you get frozen, and then he fucking smacks you or whatever.
Right. Which is that the most interesting cursed ability
No, it's not.
that they've brought up?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I like Megumi's more. His is cool. You like can unlock Shikigami and stuff.
Maybe interesting isn't the right word, but just like
unique.
Yeah, just weird, like unexpected.
Dude, Nanami's is crazier to me. His is overtime.
Yeah, that is.
It's just like
crazy. I don't know. I think that is cool, but I still think the old dudes is more interesting. But
yeah, Rip you get insane.
For the person that likes season 1 more, I wouldn't take his decision.
I guess you'd say it's unique in a way.
Yeah.
Okay. Should we move on? Brandon, your number 3?
Yeah. My number 3 is Mei Mei when she's in the she's like going through the subway and the dude who took over Ghetto's body, I don't remember his name, the brain curse spirit, he summons the special grade like disease curse or whatever, and then they get transported to that domain, and like it's, I like it because it's kind of like a puzzle kind of fight where she's like figuring out what she needs to do to beat the cursed spirit,
and she has to figure it out so fast. I love it. Like you realize like these people have to like be so confident in themselves and be able to figure out the curse's power instantly, because she's like, she took a hit where she, you know, it puts her in the coffin and then it fucking summons the rock and crushes her into the ground, and she's like, fuck, I can only take 1 to 2 more hits of this and I'm gonna die, and it like shows her fucking like hands already like fucking blue and broken. So it's like, yeah, she has to figure it out quick, and her ability is cool too with the ravens.
Yeah, so she's kind of like the scout or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah,
and it's like is that the first time we see her fighting?
I think so.
It's around there. Yeah.
I know the way she's so cool. If only she wasn't into incest, I would love her. Cause like I love like her. She has like the ponytail and the big ass axe, and the way she like walks. It's like, oh shit, she mean business.
I mean,
and she's all about money. That's all she cares about. She's like a contractor.
She's pretty much a Targaryen at this point.
Targaryen.
Game of Thrones.
From Game of Thrones.
I haven't watched Game of Thrones. So
Me neither.
Pretty much incest. That whole.
Cool. Of course, you know.
Spoilers. Yeah.
And you're number 2.
Wanna go or?
You're number 3.
There's a Toji and Doga.
Oh yeah, you agree. It's your number 3 is also that. Okay, my number 3. I don't know why I had to look it up. Mekamaru versus Mahito is my number 3. The reason is the fight like might not be like crazy to a lot of people, but maybe I'm just a sucker for Mecha, because there's so many moments in that fight where it's a big fucking attack. Like when he's like, Mekamaru, 10 years, and he just big ass beam, and it just like looks really cool, and there's like so many like cool colors going on, and they do homage to other like mecha anime within the fight too, like the scene where Mahito already activated his domain, and he has to like do this like running sequence with all of his robots to get to Mahito. I think it's just like my favorite part. He's like, he could almost beat him, and like you really want him to be able to do it, because if he does, he can like save Gojo, and it's like it's what starts Shibuya. Maybe that's like another reason I like it. There's just so many factors that go into it.
I do like the color, especially on the Blu-ray edition. It definitely makes it more pretty to look at.
Yeah.
Because on the lesser version or the normal version, it's very dull. I mean, which makes sense. But the Blu-ray edition definitely looks.
Just pretty much a remaster, I guess, on the Blu-ray edition.
Yeah.
It wasn't a remaster. So the difference with the Blu-ray edition, if people don't know, so on like say Crunchyroll or whatever where you watch anime, you're getting like the Japanese TV release, and with those, for like very bright scenes and whatnot, they kind of have to dim it for people that have photosensitivity. You know, they don't want another Pokemon incident in Japan like they already have. So like for the Jogo versus Sukuna fight, it's a lot of red and there's a lot of flashing. If you watch it on Crunchyroll, it's a lot of like dimming where it's like black. And then the Blu-ray edition, they get rid of all that, so it's pure crisp color, and it looks so good. I definitely highly recommend getting it. It was a good amount of money. I got the special edition, but it's so worth it.
Well, I'm sure that Matrix on Blu-ray had fucked up.
Yeah. It's a little random.
No, I get it, because when the movie released in '99, it didn't have that green tint, and then when they really released it for Blu-ray in 2008, they added like a green tint throughout the entire movie.
Did not know that. Getting some facts. Okay, number 2, Anthony.
Number 2. Alright. But Ghetto versus Chozo. I'm pretty sure it's part 2 at the the very end.
Yeah, so this is like the very this is the second to last episode.
Yeah. And not necessarily Ghetto, but possessed Ghetto by the other dude.
I like that fight a lot too.
Yeah.
And what's you say it happens.
It was a good fight, but I've only seen it once because apparently we just skipped the last 2 episodes of season 2.
Yeah.
And we didn't even realize.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
When me and Felix originally watched it, somehow we missed the last episode. Because when we're watching the Blu-ray edition, Felix like, I've never seen these fucking episodes.
I was like, is this new? Like, I don't remember seeing these things. I remember him saying one line, and it was like when they were frozen, and that's it. But I don't remember anything else, and I was just like, we just missed 2 episodes.
Weren't you guys passed out for those episodes? Or?
No, because it was just me and him watching it. I don't know.
You guys were in another fucking round.
What's your like favorite part of that fight? Like, what do you like so much about?
Oh, the way Chozo just took care of business in general.
Yeah, it's funny. He's like, that's my little brother Itadori, and then he like does this like crazy fight scene. I definitely like how like vertical the fight gets. Like, I think it's Chozo's ability that like does like a ring of blood, and then it freaking makes like the pillar go up in the air, and like that whole fight. It's only like a few minute fight, but is that fight really good?
I agree.
Yeah, different like the curses or demons that the Ghetto uses.
Yeah, that he kept like throwing out at him.
The funny part is just like when he's on his like little stingray or whatever flying around, he's like, yeah, I just.
And then Cho's just looking at him all mad, he can't reach him.
Yeah. My number 2.
Yep.
My number 2 is Gojo versus like all the curse.
Gojo versus
all the curses. In the subway where they use like all the people as human shields.
Oh yeah.
And I thought it was just cool. Like, I don't know. I mean, Gojo obviously is like showing off a lot of the time, but he actually looks like stressed out when he's doing like his little Quicksilver,
montage.
Yeah, his little Quicksilver montage where he's trying to save people and he's like not trying to extend his domain or whatever too far. Or
yeah, he activates his domain for 0.2 seconds.
Right.
Because he believes that to be. So I'll just explain. His domain is infinite void, and it pretty much gives you all the information of the universe while you're in it. So when a regular person gets it, they become brain dead because they can't handle that. So he chooses 2 seconds because he believes that's how long humans can last. And then like after that, it says like people were in a coma for I think like 3 to 6 months after the Shibuya Arc incident because of his domain, but still lived. Gotcha. So yeah, I love that how he's like so stressed. Yeah, I love that fight so much too. Not even just like the fight, like how it's like the cursed spirits are like figuring out how to like push Gojo to his like limits and like work around his ability, like within like including the people like Brandon said.
Yeah, that's my favorite part because you see him just like exhausted, and they just capture him afterwards. It's so sad because you think he's gonna be the hero, but he's not. And it's just depressing.
The music they play like right when Gojo sees Geto and like he thinks that's his friend, is so beautiful. Like he's like, "Oh my friend," and then it's crushed. I love that. The best part was of course when Gojo freaking crushes the flower demon into the wall. That's pure horror farming. Like
they're not gonna kill him. Like they're gonna be safe. And he's like, it just pops, and you're like,
he's like acting like that shit was nothing to him.
It wasn't.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the hubris of Gojo. It's like he thinks he's invulnerable basically. And yeah, I mean, you knew like in order for the plot to progress, something would have to happen, right? Because if none of the cursed spirits can win, what are they supposed to do? But that. Gojo, while he can beat anybody, he is still like vulnerable in terms of like his psyche. You know what I mean? He's not just he knows everything, kind of.
Yeah, that's how they captured him because of his mental.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, Felix, number 2.
My number 2 is Mahito versus Yuji and
Aoi Todo.
Yeah, the guy that claps.
Clap, my boy.
Well, he's like the whole fight. Well, it takes how many episodes? 3 episodes?
I think it's 4. So we were debating before the podcast if we wanted to separate the Itadori versus Mahito fight into 2 separate fights, where like the first half would be when they're below ground, which is majority. It's like 3 episodes is when they're below ground, and then the last episode is when they're above ground, and Mahito has his transformation and all that. But we decided just to make it all one fight. I think it makes it easier.
Yeah, but my favorite parts of the fight were Yuji and Aoi combo fighting. Because like I love the clapping he does, and like when they synergize together, that just so cool. Especially when he what was it, when they're on the outside and like he claps the hand of what's his name, Mahito.
Yeah, he
Right?
claps Mahito's hand to do it.
He's just like, oh, you think I have no hands? Psych, I use your hand, but he almost dies from it when he has like all the scars and
his
burning.
hand looks disgusted after. He's like,
It's
I barely
infected.
touched it. Yeah.
That part's my favorite, honestly. Especially when he has that little moment scene with his idol, whatever.
Oh,
his
yeah.
K-pop.
Oh
idol.
yeah, where like
He's
it's,
like,
it's when his necklace falls and then it shows a picture of Itadori and then his K-pop idol. Yeah, that part's funny.
Yeah, that's my sneak thing. I love that shit.
That fight was, I would say that's like my honorable mention. It's probably my fourth favorite fight. It's not on my list. It's so close. There's so many great parts with that. I'm like I spaced out.
I think it's 4 episodes. You gotta remember 4 episodes in the whole fight.
Yeah, it's like crazy how I love that Mahito has a transformation. Transformations are always cool. A second phase in video games is cool. In anime, it's cool. You know what I mean?
You should play more Souls games.
I know, right? I need to play more. Yeah, and then I love how the fight ends, where it's like Itadori is accepting that he's like Mahito, where like he just wants to kill all cursed spirits, and how Mahito wants to kill all humans. And that chase down scene with the wolf, like that's chef's kiss, man. I love that shit so much. Okay, my number 2. It is Itadori versus Chozo. I love that fight. It's kind of like where Itadori, he goes into the subway to try to save Gojo, and then that's when he runs into Chozo. And the reason I love this fight is not only because Itadori loses it, it's very like, you don't see often where like the main character of anime loses the fight. And I like just the fact that because Itadori loses that fight is when Sukuna takes over, and then fucking thousands upon thousands of people die. It's like that one fight, Itadori losing it had so much happen after it. So much
him
impact.
just losing.
Yeah.
Almost dying.
Especially after he was given the fingers, he just absolutely decimated those 2 high school girls.
I mean, yeah, he had 11. I think he ate 11 total fingers in that scene. And another reason, like, so I was kind of like talking about kind of like the reason why, just like hype, like in my head, I love that fight. But like for like what actually goes down in the fight that I love is they portray that subway scene very well with the lighting of like as Itadori and Chozo are like walking up and down. You see like the reflective light of like green or purple or whatever from like subway signs like reflected on their head, and it just like looks super good. I love the dodging and the blood ability, and I think the best part, of course, like when they're in the bathroom just having a fucking brawl and everything.
Yeah, like the water effects or whatever you want to call it. The animation with the water is really well done.
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, that was probably my like number 4. I was thinking about including that one.
That was your one that was close.
Spartan Laser Boy with the.
That's
my number 4 as well.
Yeah. Nice.
That shit was good.
Okay, moving down to number 1.
My number 1, I gotta give it to Sukuna and Maharaga.
Sukuna Maharaga. That's also my number 1.
Are we just brothers, I guess? Because that's not number 1. This looks so good, so crispy on the Blu-ray. So crispy.
You give your reasoning first, and I'll kind of give mine after.
So pretty much, Sukuna's mindset, he was like, "Oh fuck everyone in Shibuya, I'm just gonna decimate this entire city." So he just did what he did. I mean, no strings attached. Like nobody left alive whatsoever.
So we just rewatched Sukuna versus Mahito right before we started this podcast.
Not
again.
Mahito, right?
Maharaga, not Mahito. Sorry, Sukuna versus Maharaga. I think the reason why this is my number 1 is it's kind of like if you watch Naruto. This fight to me is like Naruto versus Sasuke final battle or Kakashi versus Obito. This is a fight I can just rewatch whenever. Like I just will pop this on. It's a 13-minute sequence of just pure badassery animation, and it's just so good.
Especially with the Blu-ray, it definitely enhances the viewing experience a lot more. Because like before, when I watched on the Crunchyroll, it was not my favorite, to be honest. Just because the way it looked so dim and so.
I like almost was like falling asleep my first.
Yeah,
time
because it's so
watching it.
dim because you're just like sleeping.
It's like you kind of like just unfocus because it's
like
just going.
the
on.
one part where he like does like a cross in the building where he breaks the building in 4s. Like that part looks so like 100 times better in Blu-ray edition than it does on the Crunchyroll edition.
And the fight is extended a good amount in the Blu-ray edition. I was trying to like look up how much longer it is, but there's definitely some extra scenes. I think what I also love about the fight so much is that at the beginning of it, you're like, oh fuck, Sukuna and Maharaga are going down, boom, 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 they're destroying buildings, and you're not thinking anything of it. And then it shows them hop into a building, and you just see people in there. Sukuna just cuts, and it just murders everyone. And then it just continues to show after that, just people dying over and over. Like, you literally see the fucking people, like, on, like, the skyscraper, like, falling off. It's just, like, crazy. It's like, holy shit, so much going on around this. Yeah. Like, I made the joke, they're doing more damage to Shibuya than the fucking Avengers did to New York.
Like, yeah, because, like, it's cool to see, because even though Maharaga's technically a good guy or whatever, it still kills innocent people during those fights. And it's just... You know, it's just a sad part of the wars that they're fighting against, you know. Just innocent life.
And then and like another great part is that at the very end when Itadori takes over again, and he's just like stunned looking at it, because the entire time he's like watching what Sukuna is doing, unable to take over. So him just saying like, only me, like he believes he should have been the only one that died, and now he has to kill so many more cursed spirits because he just murdered to him thousands of people. He's like, I have to make this green. I can't be in the red.
I like Maharaga's design.
Oh yeah,
he looks super cool. Mm-hmm. He's like got like an angelic kind of vibe to him with like he controls, like, I don't know, he almost has like like an angel of justice kind of thing. Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of just like you said he's the good guy, but I feel like he's just a vessel.
Well, he's used from a good guy, so like technically a good guy, but he's just
he's a cursed spirit though.
But he's used from a good guy.
I honestly I kind of want to look up. We'll probably get more information. There's for sure on the manga, because we're all just anime watchers. We don't know what's gonna happen, but Maharaga is like the divine general. So like,
right, they did mention that.
What is that? Like, what is like that does sound kind of like a good thing maybe.
Well, I don't know. Like, that's debatable, right? I don't know. Like, not every divine
doesn't mean necessarily good. It just
right. It just means from another power.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion, maybe that's blasphemous, but especially with how how they treat demons and stuff. There is no, you assume when there's demons, there's angels. Where are the angels? You know what I mean?
Fair enough, because like Koji has a heavenly pact, but he's not really a good guy. So
right.
It makes sense.
They call it that.
Yeah, it's maybe. I mean, I like the interpretation of it. It's just a power. You know what I mean? It's just a force.
Yeah.
Okay. That's been attributed like divine, but yeah,
he's just another cursed spirit.
For that fight, I definitely like the special effects we just watched. I mean, like when he's cutting, when he's using his curse power, Sukuna, and it's like the red.
It's like the red and then the
it's like flashing, with like the black lines through it.
It's so good.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm a hater, but the fight didn't do that much for me, but I did like the special effects and like like I said, Maharaga's like design and stuff is cool.
I kind of understand what you mean, because like Sukuna isn't really using that many different abilities. Maharaga, all he's doing is spinning his wheel and resetting and throwing punches. And then Sukuna, he's just using cleave and dismantle. He's only using 2 powers. So we're not getting much.
I mean, Maharaga can go all out if he can, but he chose not to at that point.
We don't know that. I mean, Maharaga also has the sword. We don't know.
I mean, he could have a lot more in his arsenal.
Same with Sukuna. So maybe in the future we might get a rematch or something. Because Sukuna wants something with Megumi, and we don't know. I know exactly what, because I got spoiled. That's why I don't watch that podcast.
I was about to be like, "What's your prediction?" But
I know I won't.
Right? Yeah. Don't say. But
let's just say an anime podcast I listen to. I won't say the name of it.
Did they at least give you a warning before they?
No, they don't.
No,
they're very popular anime podcasts, and I loved watching them for a long time. But I just stopped because one of the guys, every time they talk about anime, he's like almost about to spoil the manga, and he's low-key spoiling it with some he spoiled My Hero for me.
Yeah, by not saying anything, he's kind of saying.
Yeah, literally, and he's like, I mean, So let's just say I wanted to create a better podcast that we don't do that on, so people don't have to be manga watchers.
Anthony gets his hand on the manga. I know. So actually, this guy,
he's gonna start spoiling it.
False.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay. So we already did all our number ones, and then Brandon already said what his number one earlier was. Just recount real quick. Yeah, the Dagon versus
all
The crew, yeah.
all the sorcerers.
Oh, yeah.
Because I just like the Kraken vibe, and I thought it was cool to see that his cursed domain was like the place they were chilling. You know, yeah, we already talked about it, but
So yeah, make sure you guys comment down below what your guys' favorite lists are. All three of us. I'll put all of our lists in the description. Our top threes laid out. List your favorites also. And then real quick before we end the podcast, if you already watched all the way to here, you're a beautiful person. We're just gonna kind of talk about what we think is gonna happen in season 3. I didn't get spoiled on that. I got spoiled on like 2 things in Jujutsu Kaisen, but not exactly what's gonna happen in season 3. So season 3 is gonna be called the Cult Games. I think it's Cult something.
that sounds right.
The way season 2 ends, I'll just refresh you guys. It shows Yuta saying that he's gonna kill Itadori because now that Gojo is sealed, Gojo is the main person defending Itadori from the whole like council of sorcerers. So that'll be like, I think,
So
pretty
much,
crazy to
so
see.
pretty much UG's free game.
Yeah. So it's gonna, I think, at least how I think season 3 is probably gonna turn. It's gonna be whoever sides with Itadori is gonna be fighting whoever doesn't side, which I think will be really interesting because season 2 we had some sorcerer v sorcerer fights like Nanami versus the yellow-haired guy and stuff, and Toji versus Megumi, but it was mainly against cursed spirits, and I think this next season will just be a lot of human v human, which will be different.
So what is his motivation for wanting to kill Yuji? It's just that
He's Sukuna. Yeah.
But would killing him stop Sukuna?
Yeah, that's like what they're saying is, so Itadori has like an innate ability to like take over Sukuna's power and like be the person that's like the host.
Yeah.
Like he just has an innate ability to be the host.
He's the will or whatever.
Yeah.
Main character, but energy.
So like Gojo believes in him, but other people are worried that like once he gets all 20 fingers, Sukuna will be able to take over. But Gojo's thinking is if Itadori takes in all 20 fingers and he doesn't, now he has all those powers, Sukuna will never be able to become back alive because there's nothing to summon. It's already inside of Itadori.
So how many fingers has
Itadori eaten? So he was fed, right, when he was fed by Jogo and those 2 girls from Ghetto. They fed him 1, and then Jogo fed him 10. So that's 11. And I think he already had like 4 or 5 from season 1.
Yeah. Something like
So he's at like 15 out of 20. So he's almost all the way up there, which will be really cool. Like, so we'll see probably in season 3. Or, I mean, no, because we already saw him fight after he had all the fingers. It didn't seem like it changed him that much, like when he was fighting Mahito. So I don't know if the fingers even do fingers give him power? I don't even know.
Give Yuji power?
Yeah.
Didn't fool.
I don't think so,
he'll be,
but maybe.
when he got the first 4 fingers, he'll be Maharaka? Alright.
No.
Exactly.
Well, Sukuna gets more
Right,
powerful
Sukuna
with
gets
the
powerful.
fingers,
Or
but does
Sukuna, that's right,
Itadori get more powerful? Yeah. Because like you said, Ghetto said to Jogo, saying that you could fight Sukuna if he was at about 8 fingers, but then now, you know, he got his ass shit on.
That.
Yeah, he got his ass shit on by Sukuna. So, yeah.
Which, you know, makes sense. You know, like, would you be in the council's favor of executing him?
Oh.
No, I think.
I mean, with the damage he did to the city,
I mean, no,
Well,
yeah.
and that was him just like controlling the fight into that. Imagine if he just goes anywhere he wants.
Imagine if Itadori didn't take back over.
Exactly.
It's literally the entirety of Tokyo.
That is a tough conversation.
Well, the reason why they didn't execute him in season 1 was like Gojo defending him and being like, well, him having the fingers is going to attract more of the fingers, right? So that they can keep track of where all of them are to prevent future incidents.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah, I forgot. See, of course, the season 1 lover is gonna remember the.
Which is a
wherever
questionable decision. I feel like maybe going back to what I think about like Gojo's hubris is like he can handle it, right? You know, like if anything happens, but then you see what happens when he, you know, he's vested.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
feel
like
like-
there's devastation.
Yeah, I feel like with 4 fingers, they're like, oh, it's more controllable.
Yeah.
It's more controlled into one area, and then that one.
Well, the only
All
reason
11.
Sukuna took over is because he fed him that many fingers at once.
Right.
It's like he said, like Itadori didn't have enough time to adapt to the new power.
True.
I mean, Itadori still took over pretty fast. Because this is just speculation, but the Sukuna versus Maharaga fight, it looks like it takes a long time. I'm pretty sure, like, in, like, real world, it's, like, not even just a few minutes. Because you're seeing, like, a POV from, like, miles away of the fight, and you still see all the buildings in the air. Like, they haven't even started coming down yet, and, like, that happens through the fight. But, you know, like, when the blonde guy's looking up, it's like, this fight's going by so fast, people aren't even registering it. So it's like, Itadori probably still got his powers back pretty fast, but and that's
Not fast enough.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I mean, with season 2 or season 3, it's called Curse Games. I mean, there has to be some kind of
Cult game, I think.
or cult games. Like, what is the the reparations for all of the curses being released by the dude?
By Geto, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's like making people's brains people that have innate cursed power but can't see curses. He put those people in like comas, which one of them was Megumi's sister, and then those people are now going to be taken over by a sorcerer that lived in the past. And apparently sorcerers like 600 years ago were a lot stronger than current sorcerers. It was like the golden age, I think is what they called it. So that would be like interesting. I hopefully, like, you know, we were talking about the animation old frame guy having the coolest ability. Hopefully we get a lot more unique cool ones. I think that's kind of like what's cool with the sorcerers versus the curses is like the cursed spirits don't usually have as many cool things as like regular sorcerers, because the author does such a great job at like explaining the whole world and everything and going like really nitty gritty details.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the fun is like what their cursed ability is. You know what I mean? Like, what is Yuji's gonna be if he has one? You know what I mean? Obviously, what's the doll, the nesting doll that changes himself? What's his name again? Mojito. His ability is super cool. You know, so I mean, having a bunch of different. I mean, he can cook. I mean, I guess he already did it with the manga, right? But hopefully, like, there's a lot of interesting ideas. Especially, I mean, yeah, with the frames guy and over time, like, it can be a little goofy, but in a good way where it's unexpected.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't have to be big sword guy versus fire guy versus, you know.
Where it's not comical, it's just cool, unique ability.
Right.
Yeah, that's why I love Inumaki, which is the guy that can only, like, his voice is the speaking. I love him because not only do I love his ability, I love that he can only say sushi toppings or whatever. So certain words mean certain things. Like when he says salmon, that's like his hello. He's like salmon, and when it's like bad, he's like bonito flakes. It's funny. It's like that's like the negative topic too. It's like his is so cool, which sucks because he got both of his arms ripped off from Sukuna. I'm pretty sure like it only showed it for like a frame at the end of the season. I thought like it's like showed him and it looked like he literally had no arms. So he doesn't need arms. He just needs his voice. True.
What if they tape it now? He's fucking. He can't do it.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it seems that there's like healing powers, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Heal a whole arm though.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, probably, dude. Maybe.
I mean, who heals?
No, maybe not. Because I heard that like all the scars that all these characters get from the season are permanent. So Itadori is gonna have that permanent scar on his like cheek, the permanent scar slash in his face, which is cool because you usually don't get that in anime. It's like
Progression.
You know, they have a gringy, dirty fight, and then after it's like, they're refreshed, they're brand new. It's like, oh, shit, they stay with these characters.
Hey,
like Toto, I wonder what's gonna like. Is Toto gonna be back in season 3? Because Toto is one of the strongest. You know, the clap guy. He's one of the strongest people, and now he lost a fucking hand, and he can't do the clap. So
wasn't he saying like, do I even need to clap?
Well, he was that was well because. Yeah, he's like, I don't need a clap. It's like just a symbolism of that. But when he did it, no clap happens. But he did it to distract Mahito, so then freaking Itadori gonna hit him with that black flash.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think I've seen a meme with that where Toto didn't use his hand, but he used his ass cheeks when he's.
oh yeah, no. There's a fight where no, it's because there's one where it's like Mahito has swords and Toto's like this holding the swords, and then Toto claps. You don't see him do that, so it's like he uses his ass. Yeah, I saw that meme. That's funny. He would be a guy to do that.
Yeah.
But I think the final
goofy character.
I think the final thing we can talk about from season 3 is I'm assuming the build up. There's gonna be Itadori versus Yuji, not Yuji. I just said the freaking the guy from the movie.
Yeah.
Yuta.
Yeah.
I feel like we're for sure gonna see Yuji versus Yuta, and I think that's probably gonna be the biggest fight of the season. Is my guess, and I think that'll be badass because we haven't seen Yuta in over a season. Yuta's a special grade sorcerer because he freaking beat Geto in his first year being at school. Now he's had over a year to train, and he went to Africa to train. You know, in that movie, the black guy that used the whip, where freaking Gojo slaps the shit out of him. He did like a slapping sequence on that guy.
Oh yeah.
That guy has been training with Yuta for over a year. So it'll be interesting to see how much stronger Yuta's gotten.
I mean, are they gonna like? Because I mean, it's not like Yuji's gonna take the side of the reincarnated sorcerers, and neither is Yuta, right? So
yeah. It's like a three-way battle,
right? So it's a Mexican standoff or whatever. So, are they gonna end up teaming up? You know,
they might like start fighting and then.
Which is what I expect to happen, but I didn't expect this season 2 to end, Infinity War style. So I don't know if they're gonna, play with your expectations. Hopefully they do.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully it continues to be animated goatly too. Like people hate on season 1, but I think like season 2 is just like its own like beast. Like, season 2 is for sure gone down as one of my favorite anime arcs. Probably my favorite anime arc, besides Chimera Ant arc from Hunter x Hunter.
And it's not good.
You hate on Chimera Ant arc, don't talk.
It's a little silly. That's just what I'm saying.
Bro, you like Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball. I switched to Dragon Ball. I no longer
Don't
Dragon
talk.
Ball Z.
That's a crazy take. That you don't like
Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z. I'll take that take any fucking day.
You retro ass.
Give a shit. It's wholesome and beautiful. Fucking 10 episodes for a Frieza fight, really?
Yeah.
As he has the hat on. That was good.
My hero.
Bro had it.
Okay.
We start on my hero.
Rose Red.
So I think we're good.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching our debate. Let me know if you guys like this in-person stuff. And everyone have a great day.
Sign off.